So this video is going to show you how to add your voice to your Voicethread, which they wanted, one of the requirements was to add kind of a voiceover. So this is the tool that we are going to use for that. So you might already know how to get to Voicethread, but I'm just going to review. You're going to go to bpsapps.org, go to the green lock, and then we go down and we find Voicethread. Now, if you've already uploaded your slides from the last step, and you're just coming back, you're going to click sign in and then make sure that you sign in with your username and password. And then once you sign in, any voice threads that you've created have come up. So if you uploaded your slides, it should be the very first one because they usually go in order of when you've been there. So to be able to actually work with it, you're just going to put your mouse over it. So you get the play button and you click on it and it's going to open up to the slides. Now you can add some voiceover for the title slide if you want. It'd be good to have an introduction for this one, just to introduce who you are, maybe the school that you're from, and the team that you worked with. And then the following slides, you can talk about each one. Now, there's two different ways that you can add voice. So the one way that you can add voice is you can add voice to each slide. So for this one, I'll give an example. If I wanted to add my voice to just this slide, I would go down here, click on the plus, and then we're adding our voice comment. So you want to click on the microphone. After you click on this, you might have a couple boxes pop up that ask permission to use your microphone, and you'll want to click allow or okay, otherwise it won't record your voice. And then you're going to add your narration. So this one, my name is Stacy Olson, and this is my Assessment Academy Spark session for the fall of 2016. I worked with the 4th grade team at Jeanette Myrie and the 5th grade team at Prairie Rose. So when I'm finished, I'm going to go down and click on this stop recording narration. So this one, my name is, and it will replay what you just said so that you can double check to make sure you like it. And if you like the way it sounds, you're going to click save. If you don't, you're going to click cancel. I'm going to click save so you can see what that looks like. It's going to save it off to the corner. So if I want to hear it again, I just go over here and I click on it. Now the other way that I can do it is I can add narration, and because essentially what you're doing is, if you're doing it to each slide, you're going to have to stop. So I have my words for this, and then I have my words for the next slide. What you can do is you can add narration and go between your slides and not stop. So it's one continuous kind of stream. So if I wanted to do that, I'll give a little example here. You're going to start on the first slide again, because that's where you start with your introduction. So my name is Stacy Olson. This is my Assessment Academy Spark session for the fall of 2016. I worked with the 4th grade team at Myrie Elementary and the 5th grade team at Prairie Rose, and I'm a library media specialist at both schools. Then I can go forward to the next slide and just keep talking. Okay, so for my feedback goal, I wanted to incorporate more peer-to-peer feedback into the project because I don't really do a lot of peer-to-peer feedback with my students. And so the action steps for that would be to build in at least one method for peer-to-peer feedback into the student learning guide, model, teach, and give students opportunities to practice giving peer-to-peer feedback before the project, and then creating a rubric for effective peer-to-peer feedback. So we're still in the process of creating some of those resources, but that's the feedback goal that I have. And then if I look at my next goal, my metacognition goal, okay, so I'm going to stop right here, but as you can see, I'm just explaining each goal, sliding through each one of the slides. Okay, so when you're done, you're just going to click stop recording. So my name is Stacy Olson. This is my assessment. If I like it, I'm going to click save, and you'll see it kind of saves the same way. But when we preview it, so my name is Stacy Olson. This is my Assessment Academy Spark session for the fall of 2016. I worked with the 4th grade team at Myrie Elementary and the 5th grade team at Prairie Rose, and I'm a library media specialist at both schools. Then I can go forward to the next slide. And so I think you kind of get the hang of it, how then it's going to kind of go through and slide through. I like the second one where you're kind of sliding through and you're not doing it in isolation, but you kind of do however you feel appropriate. As long as you have the voiceover, it doesn't really matter which way you choose. Okay. And so that's it for the steps for adding voice to your Voicethread. So once you're done with that, you're pretty much done with your Voicethread. And so you can go on to the next step that talks about how you're going to share your Spark session into the Moodle course so that you can show that you've completed it. So there'll be a video for that. So if you go to the next slide in the Google presentation, you'll see that.